Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. It's the Kevin Jackson Show, KJRadio.com. So glad you guys are with me. So I don't know if this, I heard this. One of my guys sent me the story. Apparently the women who were sexually abused by Harvey Weinstein were blacklisted from the Golden Globes. And it's a very underreported story because these guys are, they had all the Time's Up, wearing the black dresses. By the way, did you see those black dresses? Holy cow. There was one girl in a black dress that it was like a body. You just got to see it. They had cut out the torso, like coming around the breast, cut out the torso going over to one side, then cut out the hip on another. It was stunning. It was, the girl had a shape. She was beautiful. That dress was something else. But it was funny to me. I'm thinking, you're wearing a black dress that says, time's up. Don't be messing with me. And you wear a dress like that. And I'm not saying women can't wear whatever they want. You shouldn't be messed with no matter what. But that's not exactly the representative dress, to say, time's up. Don't be looking over here. Because I was like, wow. I couldn't see, I don't know who actresses are anymore. Because I don't watch enough stuff. And but she was beautiful, and she had the body to back it up. And then they showed others, like one, I think it was that singer Mandy Moore, if I'm not mistaken. She didn't have a whole lot of cleavage, but she was showing like what little she had. It was very visible. And again, another one of these, don't be looking at me, but look at me kind of dresses. And I was thinking, wow. And look, I get it that the designers are going to, I'll do it in black. I'm going to give you my, avant-garde design, but I can do it in black. It's okay. Yeah, these women, man, it was something else. But yeah, so they got blacklisted. The women who were attacked, the very women who should have been at this event, the very women who represented Time's Up, no more. What was the one that first brought it all out? Rose McGowan, I think that's her name, right? Is that it? Yeah. Rose McGowan. Yeah. Shapely girl, man. When Rose was young, she's not that pretty in the face, but very nice shape. Rose was hot. Harvey, she's the one who brought all this stuff to the fore. She wasn't invited. They didn't invite they didn't want any controversy that brought up Harvey Weinstein, even with Seth Meyers cracking jokes about him. Do we have that? We have that clip of Seth Meyers, right? We didn't play. I was going to play it the other day. Let's play it because we don't want to waste it.
Well, I think it's time to address the elephant not in the room. Harvey Weinstein isn't here tonight because, well, I've heard rumors that he's crazy and difficult to work with. But don't worry, he'll be back in 20 years when he becomes the first person ever booed during the In Memoriam. It'll sound like that. Well, despite everything that happened this year, the show goes on. For example, I was happy to hear they're going to do another season of House of Cards. Is Christopher Plummer available for that too? I hope he can do a Southern accent, because Kevin Spacey sure couldn't. Oh, is that too mean? To Kevin Spacey?
Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. That was the very unfunny Seth Meyers. I don't know what they pay these guys to do these events. It's a lot of money. You know what I was shocked to find out when I had to do some research for what does it cost to make certain films, because we're doing a big fundraiser for our film in St. Louis. And people were asking me, Kevin, what's a film make? Why would we want to fund this? And I said, well, there's a lot of reasons. One is we need to wrestle back, control of Hollywood, of the entertainment industry. And this is a great way to do it. Kevin Sorbo, who's one of the partners in the film, Kevin did that with all the films he's been doing, and Let There Be Light was a perfect example where he utilized the grassroots and the conservative movement to it wasn't like $100-200 million film, but it was a film that made money, and it had a good message. And we need to wrestle that back. So I was doing research, and I'll give you an example. The movie Annie. The movie Annie cost $77 million to make. Now, I don't know about you, but the sun will come out tomorrow. I know what Annie's about. It's hard to believe that much money went into Annie. And if I break it out for you, it would be shocking. But these people are overpaid to say the least. But anyway, so Seth Meyers, very unfunny, but, he beats up on Weinstein, beats up on Kevin Spacey. The whole reason for the Golden Globes, quite frankly, they set it all up as, Me Too campaign. I got, molested. I got, on the casting couch by somebody. So there was that campaign followed by Time's Up. No more of this stuff. And then they tried to broaden that out to be everyday women in all your jobs. We know what you're going through. You're being sexually harassed. Whatever. Okay, congratulations. But then what happened? It became Oprah's night. Let's make Oprah president. So they went from protecting women and, in Hollywood to broadening the protection of women across the board to Oprah's coronation as the next president of the United States. And then, of course, you found out all the dirt about Oprah. She's a liar. She built a career on nothing but lies. Oprah was a promiscuous teenager who, and if it weren't for the strong men in her life, she'd be on the streets of probably, still prostituting. So but it became Oprah's night. And instead of what they should have done, because if Hollywood had any guts, this is what they would have done. They would have invited the women who are the very victims, the one who's actually brought the attention of this movement to the fore. Rose McGowan. She's got a new show she's supposedly doing on E! I don't keep up with these people, but stuff comes across my desk. Asia Argento. Both of them accused Harvey Weinstein of rape. This is what acted as a catalyst for both of these movements. But as one person wrote, Marquesa gowns were conspicuously absent from the 2018 Golden Globes. I don't even know what that means, but I presume Marquesa gowns has something to do, who got blacklisted, probably the one who made Joy Behar's Trump dress. Joy Villa's Trump dress. You know her name? Joy Villa? Joy's kind of going off the rails too a bit, hasn't she? Oh well. So here's where we are. One of the ladies said, I can only speak for myself, but I wasn't invited to the Golden Globes. Nobody asked my opinion about Time's Up or to sign the letter, Argento, age 42, tweeted Monday morning. I support Time's Up, even though I was excluded from it. Guess I'm not powerful or Hollywood enough. Proud to work behind the scenes. I love the snobbery and the sarcasm in that. I love it. I love the snarky way that tweet came out. Because you know what? This is one of the women who came to the front and said, this guy is not anything like you people are making him out to be. And you're disingenuous if you're protecting him. And by the way, Oprah Winfrey is the one you want to make the poster child for this? How many pictures of Oprah have you seen in the last week with Harvey Weinstein kissing on him and stuff? Let's not go too far, because you know Oprah's past. She got in the movie, with a phone call. Who knows? If Oprah was prettier, I might accuse her of something. Argento tweeted to McGowan, no one should forget that you were the first one who broke the silence. Anyone who tries to diminish your work is a troll and an enemy of the movement. You gave me the courage to speak out. I am on your side until I die. That's what Argento tweeted to Rose McGowan. You want to make a women's movement hero? Women's movement against lecherous leftism? Rose McGowan is it. And in fact, I suggest to the conservative movement, we make her that. We make her the Helen of Troy in terms of this movement. Because she's the one who's bringing down Harvey Weinstein and the Hollywood establishment to whatever degree that you can do it. Because let's face it, when this is all blown over, I guarantee you there are women and men who have no problem making the ultimate sacrifice to get to get the fame and fortune and stardom. The joke when I was in sales and I was early on in my sales career, because I was, hunky guy. I mean, I'm hunky now, but I was really good looking. And one of my bosses, I had a problem with a female buyer. And my boss says to me, well, hey, you may have to make the ultimate sacrifice. And I was like, what? And so everybody starts laughing, and I got it. And I was like, oh, heck to the no. I mean, this woman was hideous. Not that I would have done it if she was pretty, but at least it would have crossed my mind. But there was no way I was going to do it with this crazy woman. Anyway, McGowan she commented back, and not one of those fancy people wearing black to honor our rapes would have lifted a finger had it not been so. I have no time for Hollywood fakery, but I love you, Asia Argento. Look, ladies, congratulations to you both for doing what you did. And shame on you, Hollyweird.
Kevin Jackson on the Black Sphere Radio Network.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.